The Little Penguin's Big Leap. In the chilly world of Antarctica, there lived a little penguin named Pip. Pip was smaller than the other penguins in the colony, but what he lacked in size, he made up for in courage and curiosity. One sunny day, as the penguins gathered on the icy shore, Pip noticed a sparkling glimmer across the frozen landscape. It was the shimmering sea, inviting the penguins to take a dip. The larger penguins waddled in without hesitation, but Pip hesitated on the edge. His friend, Pippa, noticed Pip's uncertainty and waddled over. "Come on, Pip. The water is cool and refreshing," she encouraged. Pip took a deep breath, flapped his tiny wings, and with a burst of courage, he leaped into the icy water. The other penguins cheered as Pip splashed in with a big grin on his face. To Pip's surprise, the cold water wasn't as daunting as he thought. In fact, it was invigorating. Pip swam and twirled, feeling a newfound freedom in the vast, icy sea. Word of Pip's daring leap spread through the penguin colony, inspiring even the smallest penguins to take their own big leaps. The once frozen shore transformed into a playground of splashes and laughter. As the sun dipped below the icy horizon, Pip gathered the penguins for a moonlit slide on the icy slopes. The little penguin who took the big leap became a hero in the eyes of the colony, showing everyone that sometimes, the smallest of us can inspire the grandest adventures. Moral of the story: embrace courage, and you might discover the joy of new adventures.
The Magic Crayons. In a bustling town filled with laughter and colors, there lived a little artist named Mia. Mia's favorite possession was a box of magic crayons given to her by her grandmother. Each crayon held a special power, waiting to bring Mia's drawings to life. One day, Mia decided to draw a sunny day with a castle and a dragon. As her crayon touched the paper, the drawing began to shimmer, and the characters leaped off the page into the real world. To Mia's surprise, the dragon had a friendly smile, and the castle sparkled with magical towers. Excitement bubbled within Mia as she realized the power of her magic crayons. Word of Mia's enchanted drawings spread through the town, and soon, other children gathered to watch the magic unfold. Mia shared her crayons, and together, they created a world where elephants could fly, and rainbow-colored fish swam in the sky. One day, Mia met a shy girl named Lily, who hesitated to draw. Mia handed her a magic crayon, and Lily's eyes lit up with wonder. As Lily drew, a field of blooming flowers appeared, bringing joy to everyone. The magic crayons became a symbol of creativity and friendship. Mia and her friends used them to make the town a more colorful and joyful place, where the ordinary transformed into the extraordinary. As the sun set on the town, Mia knew that the real magic was not just in the crayons but in the joy and connection they brought to everyone's hearts. Moral of the story: creativity and friendship can make the world a more magical place.
The Magic Paintbrush. Once upon a time, in a quaint village, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Maya. Maya had a magical paintbrush that could bring her paintings to life. However, Maya was not selfish with her gift. Instead, she used it to bring joy and happiness to the people in her village. One day, Maya noticed that her friend Lily was feeling sad. Lily's family was going through tough times, and they could barely afford to buy food. Determined to help, Maya painted a beautiful cornucopia, overflowing with fruits and vegetables. As soon as she finished the painting, the fruits and vegetables turned real. Maya excitedly took the magical produce to Lily's house. The moment Lily's family saw the abundance of fresh food, their faces lit up with gratitude. Maya's magic paintbrush had brought happiness and nourishment to her friend's home. Word of Maya's magical paintbrush spread throughout the village, and soon, people from all around came to her for help. Maya painted clothes for those in need, shelter for the homeless, and even toys for the children. The village thrived with newfound joy and unity. However, Maya's good deeds caught the attention of a mischievous wizard who wanted the magical paintbrush for himself. Late one night, the wizard snuck into Maya's house and stole the paintbrush. Determined to use its magic for his gain, he painted piles of gold and precious gems. To his dismay, the magic of Maya's paintbrush had a different plan. The piles of wealth turned into leaves and flowers, leaving the wizard with nothing but a garden of beauty. The paintbrush recognized that Maya's intentions were pure, while the wizard sought only personal gain. In the end, Maya's kindness triumphed over greed. The magical paintbrush found its way back to her, and the village continued to flourish with the joy and generosity that Maya had sparked. Moral of the story: the story of the magic paintbrush teaches us that kindness and generosity bring true and lasting happiness. It reminds us that using our abilities to help others can create a positive ripple effect, making the world a better place for everyone. The Little Ant's Big Lesson. Once upon a time, in a tiny anthill near a big oak tree, there lived a little ant named Andy. Andy was a curious ant who loved exploring the world around him. One sunny day, as he was scurrying about, he noticed a large piece of cake that had fallen near the entrance of the anthill. Excited, Andy ran back to tell the other ants about the delicious discovery. However, instead of sharing the news with the colony, he decided to keep it a secret, thinking he could have the whole cake for himself. As Andy started to carry the cake towards his hiding spot, he realized it was too heavy for him alone. He struggled and huffed, but the cake didn't budge. That's when his friend Annie spotted him and asked if he needed help. Reluctantly, Andy agreed, and together they managed to move the cake. Annie suggested sharing the cake with the rest of the ants, but Andy hesitated. He wanted the cake all to himself. Just as Andy was about to indulge in his secret treat, a wise old ant named Alfred approached. Alfred had seen everything and asked Andy why he didn't want to share the cake with the others. Feeling a little guilty, Andy didn't have a good answer. Alfred kindly explained, "Sharing brings joy to everyone. When we share, we not only make others happy, but we also create a stronger, happier community." Understanding the importance of sharing, Andy decided to follow Alfred's advice. The ants gathered around, and together they enjoyed the cake. The once small piece seemed to grow bigger as laughter and happiness filled the anthill. From that day forward, Andy became known as the ant who learned the big lesson of sharing. The anthill became a place of warmth and friendship where everyone looked out for one another. Moral of the story: the little ant's big lesson teaches us the importance of sharing and how it can make our communities happier and stronger. Sharing not only brings joy to others, but also creates a sense of togetherness and harmony.
The Lost Kite Adventure. Once upon a time, in a cozy neighborhood, there lived a little girl named Emma. Emma loved sunny days when the gentle breeze would make the colorful kites dance in the sky. One day, she decided to fly her favorite kite, a bright red one with a long, swirly tail. Excitement bubbled inside Emma as she raced to the park with her kite in hand. She found the perfect spot, the grassy meadow where the wind was just right. With a running start, she let the kite soar into the sky, its tail twirling like a ribbon in the breeze. But, as the kite danced higher and higher, a sudden gust of wind caught it by surprise. Emma gasped as the strings slipped from her fingers, and the red kite soared away, carried by the wind. Determined to retrieve her beloved kite, Emma embarked on a brave adventure. She followed the winding path through the park, across the bubbling brook, and into the dense, enchanted forest. The tall trees whispered secrets, and colorful butterflies guided her way. As Emma ventured deeper, she stumbled upon a friendly rabbit who had seen her kite fly by. With the rabbit as her new friend, they journeyed through the forest, overcoming obstacles and solving puzzles. They met talking trees and helpful birds, each offering a clue to the whereabouts of the lost red kite.
After a magical journey, Emma and her new friends reached the edge of the forest. There, high in a tall tree, they spotted the red kite caught in its branches. With a clever plan and the help of the forest creatures, Emma rescued her kite. Grateful for the adventure and the new friends she had made, Emma thanked the rabbit and the forest creatures before heading back home. As she walked through the park, kite in hand, Emma realized that sometimes, the best adventures are the ones that lead to unexpected friendships and teach us the value of perseverance. Moral of the story: The Lost Kite Adventure teaches us about the importance of perseverance, friendship, and the joy of unexpected adventures. It reminds children that even in challenging situations, determination and a positive attitude can lead to exciting discoveries and new friendships.